And back then I just wasn't as experienced with this whole songwriting thing. My latest release song, The Journey, which you can and should go check out anywhere you listen to your music at, is an older song of mine. I would just sit around and play and try and figure out something that I thought would kind of match that vibe. Then I go into MuseScore and notate everything down so that not only I have a bit of sheet music if I want to give it to other musicians to play it, but also so that I more accurately can figure out some of those more weird time signatures or interesting rhythmic figures. And I remember notating one of the riffs down. I was really struggling to figure it out. I knew the notes and the chords and I kinda had the rhythm figured out, but then when I pressed play and transitioned from one riff to the other, it just didn't sound right. They were just completely different tempos. And when I went to my voice memos on my phone to figure out if I was playing the riffs right in the first place, I noticed I had figured out those riffs in completely different weeks and in completely different mindsets. And I wasn't even trying to accompany the first riff that I had figured out in its original tempo. I just figured out a second riff and was like, that's pretty cool. I'll just add it into the basket of riffs for the Journey song. I guess that when I was practicing the song and moving from one riff to the other, I was just moving tempos as well, making one part of the song to be in one tempo and then the other part of the song to be in another tempo. I then figured out a way to implement a similar version of the riff into the song by changing some time signatures around and changing the duration of some subdivisions, and in my opinion ended up figuring out a part that best suited the song than the original one that I had with the tempo change. There's nothing wrong with tempo changes in your song, it was just something that I wasn't exactly feeling for this song in specific. And from that moment onward, I actually started to implement this extra middle part to my songwriting process, which is to get a metronome and play the main riff of the song and try to figure out what's the sweet spot of tempo for that song in specific. And then with the metronome at the same speed, try and play every other riff that you have envisioned for the song. Because regardless of this rookie mistake, the truth is sometimes the sweet spot for one riff isn't exactly the sweet spot for another riff. Not only for the sake of the vibe of the song, but also for the playability of it. There's a lot of things I can say about my latest released song, To Journey, but in the context of us learning with each other, this is probably a high point. Don't forget to go check out To Journey and leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more because I'm releasing new songs every week and I'm releasing new videos every day, twice a day.